This is the move out video for 134 Sailfish. Today is June 1st, 2017, and this is for the tenant Jessica Stokes. Honestly, on the exterior, the bushes could be trimmed a little bit. It doesn't look horrible. The lawn will need to be mowed, maybe rake some of the leaves, but overall it does not look horrible. And then going up again, like the left side right here, maybe pick up some of the branches. Walking up to the property, there's like a little bit of trash, not very much, like little things. Walking up this railing, honestly, this paint is pretty bad. A lot of the wood is kind of rotted, and the siding as well. One of these boards are loose. This bottom one, this one's fine, this one's fine. Okay. So if you look at the exterior, a lot of the boards are rotted. This board possibly needs to be replaced. Maybe have the guys check, the crew check, like this board is loose. Here's the back of the property. There's this trash can, this recycle bin. There's some like tile stuff, some cups, and the gutters are all removed. I'm not sure what that was about, but again, the siding is a little rotted, and there's quite a bit of like lights that possibly need to be removed or maybe like put up. There's a stick, not sure what that's for. So the screen door is kind of coming apart, but that's okay. I'm not sure what's going on with this lock piece. Here's the front door. There's no damage to it. I would just say that like it's kind of dirty. So as we enter the property, here's the front door. This light does not work, or maybe it does. Hold on. Okay, yes it does. Perfect. Remove some of those bugs out of there. Here's the front entrance. So you could see that the baseboards and the wall is pretty dirty. This wall to the right. Here's the wall to the left as well. Closet. It's just dirty. Nothing left in there, just needs to be cleaned out. Beam could use a little paint on the right-hand side. These doors are fine. All of them do have Charlie bars. They're just dirty a little bit. Flooring doesn't look horrible. That's positive. This little wood area, rock area for the fireplace looks good. It is a little dirty. There's quite a bit of cobwebs and some little bits of wood pieces that probably, well, they do need to be cleaned out. There's a little bit of dog hair and dust, bugs. So looking at the ceiling, first of all, the paint is kind of splotchy, like not really sure what was going on there, but this ceiling fan kind of moves and wiggles a little bit. Again, this far wall on the right-hand side needs to be painted for sure. There's cracks in the foundation. Ceiling is not great, but we could probably get away with it, not painting. This wall needs to be painted for sure. There was like a TV mounted and the foundation cracked. Again, with the beams, they're kind of peeling or like busted. And then in the kitchen area, the ceiling there was like a possible leak at some point. This beam needs to be repainted. If you can see at the bottom and in the middle, it's kind of discolored. Vents are good. This is the little back area that's in addition to the living room. Honestly, this far wall needs to be repainted, as you can see. This wall could probably use paint. This little railing is just dirty and needs paint as well. So does this middle island piece. Worst case scenario, we could not paint everything. It would be this wall, this little beam area, Even the interior of this little wall, cutout wall, has damage to it. Probably from wear and tear, but still. This wall would be required to be painted, and this one as well. So walking into like the dining room area, again, the ceiling throughout is just kind of splotchy. This is the wall. This wall's fine. Here's the door to the little pantry area. We need to secure this little area to the left because there is mice poop. This needs to be cleaned out. This is the pantry area. Light works, so we're good. There's a little space in the floor that obviously is a little bit of an issue. To the left of the door, in the baseboard and trim is kind of damaged. The back of the door has a few scuff marks on it. Ceiling, again, is just kind of an issue because there's quite a bit of areas that are damaged from foundation issues, as well as just kind of splotchy paint. So this back wall, if it is not able to be painted, it's not a huge deal, but honestly, it would look nice with another paint job. Just because the lack of consistent paint is just not there. Here we have all the light bulbs. This little dining room area isn't horrible. This wall right here does have some damage, like scuff marks on it, as you can see. And then this far wall in the dining room as well. This isn't required. The dining room actually doesn't look as bad as other areas in the house, so I think we're fine. Here's the kitchen. I went ahead and opened the cabinets to show that there's nothing in there. The ceiling in the kitchen does have like water damage to it. There's quite a bit of areas that are cracking in the beams as well as in the just ceiling in general. The recessed lighting, all of them have light bulbs in them. I could not get this light bulb to work, so we need to replace the one above the sink. Sink is fine. Disposal works. This little plant light area is fine. It's just dirty. Cabinets are fine. We just need to clean the inside of them. There was nothing left inside, but overall it doesn't really look horrible. Inside the dishwasher's good. Dishwasher works. Oven is just dirty. On top is not horrible, but it could use a wipe down. Inside the microwave, it's not horrible, but it does need to be wiped down. Countertops and backsplash, I wouldn't say that it's a huge necessity. Like it's honestly not that bad. Island is good. Flooring looks great, it's just dirty. Inside the little island cabinets, looks fine. They need to be wiped down for sure on the inside and most likely the out. Again, this is to the left of the fridge. There's some like handprints and things like that that need to be cleaned off. Inside the fridge is just kind of a mess. It's pretty dirty. Okay, on top of the fridge. Again, repair the ceiling. Okay, walking into the laundry area. Light bulb, door's fine. It is a little dirty. There's some scuff marks. Probably I just changed the AC filter. This wall that the thermostat has on is kind of dirty. We need to wipe that down or possibly paint, depending on what our options are. This wall to the right, as soon as you walk in, could use paint, but it honestly not required because it's in the laundry room. Remove the bugs out. Here is the baseboards. They really could use paint. Same with this far back wall that's kind of like splotchy. To the right, you can see that this had water damage, mold at one point, so we need to take care of that. Cabinets are fine. Honestly, they're just dirty on the outside and a little bit of the in. Remove the cobwebs. This is uneven paint in the little laundry area. Okay, not sure what this is to. It's a screen, so you can see that. Nothing Just dirty, water damage. Again, with behind the, okay, the right or the left sink holder handle is broken. Okay. This door is pretty dirty as well. Window's fine, just quite a bit of bugs. Moving on. Okay. This railing is fine. It's just a little damaged as far as like the wood, and the paint is chipped. All throughout the hallway going downstairs is honestly pretty dirty. And I'll get that as well. And the ceiling needs to be repainted or repaired. Remove the nails. Here is the wall entering the master. This wall could definitely use paint. Here's the door to the master. It's scuffed up, a little dirty. We need to probably more than likely paint this door as well. Walking into the room, this left-hand wall probably could use paint as well. This wall right here is just like multiple different colors. The left blinds on this wall with 2 windows needs to be replaced because it's broken. Baseboards obviously could use a paint job. Let me close this one. Just the different colors on the walls and the ceiling crack. And then again, this is the left wall. If you look at the window seals, you can see that they're just kind of damaged. Here we have the far wall. This wall's not awful, but the window seal does need to be painted. Ideally, if it was me, I would probably paint all. This far wall is scuffed up a little bit. Baseboards aren't horrible. The light cover is missing, and when I went in the closet, I found it in the closet. Flooring isn't horrible. It does have a few scuff marks on it. But as far as damage, I wouldn't say. The boards are uneven on the left-hand side, but ultimately, like, there's scuff marks. It's dirty, and there's a lot of like dust and dog hair or cat hair, whatever, but I wouldn't say that it's damaged. Here we have some tape on, I think that's tape on the screen. A bar and an area, like, there's 2 holes inside the sliding glass door. The door looks fine. It does open. There's a little Charlie bar at the top, but maybe we can secure that. I did confirm that it works, so I think we're good. Here is the master bathroom / main bathroom. Underneath the sink, there's some damage, water damage. Nothing horrible, it just needs to be washed, wiped. Here's the countertop. Walls. The door is just definitely dirty. There's no damage on the door, but it's dirty. Same with the trim. Here we have the wall that again is painted just different colors and is dirty. Towel bar is fine. We have multiple different kinds of colors of light bulbs, which is not bad, but to the wall on the right is just super dirty. Light cover probably could use a wipe down, and the far wall as well. Flooring isn't bad. Baseboards could use a touch up, honestly. Both sinks work. This piece on the right-hand side is off, so we need to secure that. Glue that back on or secure it back. The baseboards, again, on the left-hand side are okay. Ideally, we could use paint on it, but if we don't have the amount, then we're fine. This far wall does need to be painted. It's like multiple different colors. Here's the skylight. There is like a chip in it. It's not horrible, but here we have the wall again, just so you can see it from a different angle. Ceiling. Going into the other portion of the bathroom, here's the floor. The floor looks fine. Baseboards are okay. There's some scuffs on the walls. And then again with the multiple different colors. Again on the right wall, multiple different colors. Baseboards are just kind of scratched up. This wall in the front that kind of separates the tub to the other walk-in area, this could probably use paint. It kind of connects to tile. So here we have different colors of paint. Almost looks like the tenant tried to paint, or someone tried to paint. This is dirty around the light switch area. This towel bar is loose, and the toilet paper holder is loose. Toilet works fine. Cabinets are good. There's nothing in them. They're just dirty. They need to be wiped down. Again, ceiling. I'm not sure what's going on here to the skylight. Like there's a piece of Velcro on it, so we could probably like secure that of some sort. Here's the upstairs tub. Just the paint is chipping. It looks pretty not great. Shower head and tub works fine. Again with the lights. Door's fine. There's just like a little area on it where it looks like there was like a hanger or something on it. This bathroom honestly could use a full interior paint. So with that being said, moving on, here we are going to the downstairs area. Again, this whole entire hallway area could use paint. Like, I don't think the camera does it justice, but like there's a lot of different areas where it's just dirty, scuffed. It could definitely use the paint. On the right hand side, here's some areas that's chipped. Flooring doesn't look bad. Again with the wood. Here's the hallway still. Going downstairs, these two lights do not work, so we need to replace those light bulbs. Here's a little back area where there's a vent. We need to replace that AC filter. It looks like there used to be carpet on that area. If you can see the walls down here, they're not horrible. The trim is kind of dirty. Here in front of me is like straight ahead, there's some scuffs on the walls. Baseboards aren't horrible, but if you can see this little beam right here, there's an area where it's chipped at the bottom. And then same to the left. Flooring's fine. Ceiling is fine in here. Here's the bedroom to the right. The door is a little scuffed up and dirty. Flooring doesn't look horrible. So the wall to the right, or excuse me, the left, is dirty in a few areas. Ceiling looks fine. The ceiling fan is wobbly. Same issue with the door. The door is fine, but I'm not 100% sure about the Charlie bar, if that's like effective, because they do have bars in them. I did try it and it seems to work, but maybe they wanted extra security. Again, the far wall with the door on it needs paint, and the dirty door, as you can see, I don't think it necessarily needs paint, but it does need to be wiped down. Ahead of me, this wall has some scuff marks, and same with the far wall with the sliding glass door on it. This room wasn't horrible, but again, I would say if 100% like we couldn't paint all the walls, it would be this wall with the light switch, this far wall, and possibly the left. The trim just has a lot of spider webs and stuff. Door, but light and ceiling fan works in both. Here's the bottom left-hand side room. There's quite a bit of tape on the walls, pictures on the ceiling as well. If you can see the photo on the right, there's some thumbtacks. Like it looks like there was stuff all over the ceiling that will need to be painted. There was some curtain hanger rods, some other things on the wall. Baseboards could use a touch-up for sure. This is the wall to the right as soon as you walk in. There's no light bulbs. This wall to the left as you walk in. And then this is the far wall that's scuffed up, has tape, thumbtacks. Door is dirty. Again, baseboards. There's like some stuff on the back of the door. This area could use paint as well. Honestly, this entire room